Sairam everyone and welcome back to our history class. Let us continue with our lesson Nazism and the rise of Hitler. Children, before moving to the next topic, here very important thing I wanted to tell you. Steps to death. Here we are going to see how the undesirables were put to death. Now these steps were divided into three stages. Okay, we are going to see all the three stages over here. Stage 1, exclusion. That was from 1933 to 1939. According to it, it said, you have no right to live among us as citizens. Now, who are the you? The Jews and the other undesirables. That is, it is said that they don't have any right to live as citizen. Children, here I would like to remind you, according to the Nuremberg Law of Citizenship, that was of September 1935, only persons of German or related blood would henceforth be German citizens. And they were the ones who will be enjoying the protection of the German Empire. Only the German citizens. Okay. Then marriage between Jews and German were forbidden. They were not allowed. Any German or Jew getting married, it was not allowed. Even extramarital affairs, relations between Jew and German became a crime. Okay, even Jews were forbidden to fly the national flag. And other legal measures included the boycott of Jewish business, expulsion. If any Jew is working in a government office, he was removed from the government office. He was not allowed to continue with the government service. Okay, they were forced to sell their properties, or these properties of theirs were forcefully taken away. Now look at this. Okay, can you see this symbol? This is I've taken from your textbook. Okay, now this symbol says that the North Sea bathing resort is free of Jews. Means all the Germans can now come and enjoy here. Also, okay, I'll show you. Here it is. Okay, this bench. What is written on the bench, Park? It announces for Aryans only. Aryans, that is only for the Germans. Okay, Jews cannot sit on this benches. Remember this. See how they were separated, how they were not allowed, how they were forbidden to live as the citizen of Germany. Okay, children. Now beside this, Jewish properties were looted, houses were attacked, their synagogues were burned. Okay, men were arrested. All these things were done. And what was the time period? From 1933 to 1939. Okay. The second stage was ghettoization. That was from 1940 to 1945. According to this, it is said, you have no right to live among us. Okay. That means you cannot live without us. You cannot live with us. Okay, you cannot own a house where we stay. You cannot work where we work. Okay, so your house, your property will be in a separate area. These Jews, these undesirables, they were shifted in other areas, and these areas were called as ghettos. Okay, these areas were called as ghettos. From September 1941, all Jews, they were asked to see here. this image. Before that, I'll show you this image. They have very little to sell, little to earn, little to do in the ghettos. Ghettos was not a big area or a big state. It was very congested, it was overcrowded, no proper facilities were there. Here people were living in poverty, no education for the children. These people could do nothing. The starvation was there. Okay, an unhealthy situation in the ghettos. Okay, look at this. Can you see this cute little Jews children? Okay, can you see the star? Okay, now from September 1941, all the Jews have to wear a yellow star of David. You are getting me? This identity mark was stamped on their all legal documents and also houses. This was a sign that they are the Jews. Look at them. All the Jews, they have to put up, had to wear this yellow stars. Okay, Jews had to know before leaving for going to ghettos or leaving for ghettos. What these Jews have to do? They have to surrender all their wealth. Okay, of everything. And soon the ghettos were brimming with hunger, starvation, disease. Okay, all these problems were there in the ghettos where the Jews were sent. See, they were property owner. They lived in houses. They have to leave everything and go. Now let us see the third stage. And the third stage was of annihilation. Annihilation from 1941 onwards. See, 1945, Second World War ended. Okay. Now according to this, what it said, you have no right to live. That means you cannot survive. You cannot live. No right to live. That is, you will be killed. That's it. Yeah. See, fencing. Now look at the over here. The fencing, okay, was done in the concentration camps. These wires were live. Live in the sense it had current. If any Jew or any disabled person is trying to escape, he won't be able to cross these wires. Okay, because it was live. It had electric currents. If it touches it, gone. He will die because of the electric current. These are the ghettos. Did you see? Did you see the fencing? Okay. What is this? These are the piles of the Jews who were killed, who were murdered in the concentration camp. Look at this. Okay. Glasses, spectacles of the people. See, piles and piles. So you just imagine the number of people killed in this concentration camp. So difficult. And piles of clothes over here. Now, clothes over here, children, you know what they used to do? This Nazi German, before actually when they used to plan to take, it was very difficult to kill every single people. So what they started doing? They started on mass killing. Okay, now when they used to take these people now to gas chambers, first thing is they used to never disclose it to them that we are taking you to gas chambers. They used to tell them that you'll be taking bath and cleaning yourself, whatever. And these people were asked to remove their clothes. As they used to go inside, the government general, the populace or the guards, they used to lock the door from outside. Okay, these gas chambers were disguised as shower facilities to kill the undesirable. It used to become very difficult for these people to inhale this poisonous gas, and in few minutes They were killed. Merciless. Yes or no, children? Okay, now let's move further. Children, we will start with our new topic, that is youth in the Nazi Germany. Okay? See, we will be discussing about the youth in Germany. Okay, today in this class. Hitler was very much interested in the German youth. We know he wanted to establish a strong Nazi society which will have only Nordic German Aryans, right? He felt that this strong Nazi society could be established if the German children are taught the Nazi ideology. It is very important to teach Nazi ideology to the children, to the youths of Germany, so it will be possible to establish a strong Nazi society. And this required a strong control over the children, both inside as well as outside school. So he was fanatically interested in the youth because he wanted to build a strong Nazi society. Don't forget this. And that's the reason he started changing the things in school. We will see that. Okay. Children, let us discuss about as I said, he started bringing changes in the school. Let us discuss about the schools under Nazism. Okay. Now, it is said that schools were cleansed and purified. Look at the word, cleansed and purified. It means all those who were said to be undesirable were thrown out. Teachers who were Jews were asked to leave their jobs, were removed from the jobs. Not only this, teachers who were politically unreliable. Politically unreliable means those teachers who were against the Nazi ideology, who were against segregating a a German child and the Jews or other undesirable. So if the teacher is not, accepting this, she is said to be politically unreliable, and even he or she has to leave her job. All children were segregated, separated. Germans and Jewish children, they both were separated. They cannot sit together. They were not allowed to sit together, nor they were allowed to play together. See, this was put in the mindset of the children. Okay, also the children who were said to be undesirables, like the Jews, like the gypsies, and even the Germans who were mentally and physically handicapped. Now, all these children, they were removed from the school. They were thrown out of the school. And in 1940, they were sent to gas chamber. And we all know what happens in the gas chamber. Yes, children, they all were killed over there. Look at the image on your monitor. This is the image of Jewish children and teacher leaving the school. We will move further. Now, good German were subject to a process of Nazi ideology. They were given a prolonged period of ideological training. school textbooks were written again. Nazi ideology were mentally made to accept. Students were mentally made to accept that whatever was happening around them was right. Whatever was taking place, segregation with the Jews, everything was right under the Nazis. Racial science was introduced. This was introduced to justify Nazi ideology of race. Also, through maths classes, they popularized stereotypes about the Jews. Look at your monitor. Here, a boy is pointing out at number 6, and he's saying that it is bent like the nose of a Jewish. Okay, so let's move further now. Children were taught, this youths, Nazi youth children, they were taught to be loyal and also to be submissive. But they were also taught to hate the Jews. Yes. Okay. And very important, they were taught to worship Hitler. Now, through sports, they instilled the spirit of violence and aggression among the children. Hitler, he wanted the children, the Nazi youth, to be lion-hearted, to be strong, and to be masculine. And so, he introduced boxing in schools. And it was promoted. Okay? Many youth organizations were made responsible for educating German youths in the spirit of National Socialism. That means Nazi ideology only. All those who were 10 years had to enter UNFOC. It is nothing but a Nazi youth group, a Nazi group for children who were below 14 years of age. Okay, see, say it must be around 10 years to 14 years of age. From there, that time, that age, they're changing the mindset of the people, of the students. And at 14 years, all the boys had to join the Nazi youth organization. That is the Hitler Youth. Here they learn many things like to worship war, glorify aggression and violence, also condemn democracy. Hitler never wanted to adopt democracy. Okay, he believed in dictatorship. So right now he's changing the mindset of the people. Also, they learned to hate the Jews, communist, gypsies, and all those who came under undesirables. Means even those Germans who were handicapped. Okay. Now, after a period of rigorous ideological and physical training, these children joined the labor service. That was usually at the age of 18 years. And then they had to serve in the armed forces and enter one of the Nazi organization. In 1922, the Youth League of Nazis was founded. It was renamed after 4 years as Hitler Youth. All other youth organizations were systematically dissolved, not allowed to function, and finally they were banned. This was done to unify the youth movement under Nazi control. So at the age between 10 to 14, they have to join the young folk, and 14 to 18 years they had joined the organization that is Hitler's Youth, and at the 18 years, when they were 18 years and above, they joined the army. So we saw how the mindset of the youths were changed, how they were taught to hate the Jews, how even in the schools, their mindsets were changed. So children, we will stop here in this class. We will continue with the same lesson. Here we talked about all the boys. What about the girls? What about the female? They also come under youths, na? Girls. So in the next class, we will study about them. Till then, take care. Bye.